So we just want to let everybody know what happened out in Chesapeake. There was a major shootout out there. It was a lot going on, but you know, we have people that were actually there, and we want to get that story out. We want to get it out the correct way. So I'm gonna let them tell that story.
Okay, so what happened was they stole my brother's bike. So my brother and them, they asked, can they get the bike back and stuff. Then that's when my brother called the police. That was the day before what the shooting and stuff happened. Then they gave them the bike back, but they didn't give them all the parts for the bike back. So when they found out they didn't give them all the parts for the bike back, they came back the next day and asked for the bike.
Mm-hmm.
They still didn't give them the bike back. Then this dude named Rob, he came out trying to fight my little brother. My little brother 13, he like 20 something.
Mm.
Then my sister came out there. She tried to get it straightened out, tried to just get the parts back. He didn't want to listen. He tried to get my sister. He was telling my sister call her B words and stuff.
Mm.
Then she called my uncle. My uncle out there, he just wanted to talk. He just wanted to get the bike back. Then it was our forum. They ran up on us, so my uncle pulled out the gun and just let 2 shots off in the air just to get them away.
Mm-hmm.
Then he ran out the other way just to get them away, so he just let 2 shots off in the air. Then he ran the opposite way.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I ran the opposite way with him. Then they started chasing behind us. If they were scared, why they chased behind us and tried to shoot us down?
Mm-hmm.
So they shot me in my back. They shot my sister in my leg. Her leg. They shot my cousin in her leg too. They shot my uncle twice and stabbed him.
So that's overkill. So they shot him and stabbed him?
Mm-hmm.
See? And they hit somebody with a stick in front of the police. What was that?
They had that on video. Somebody was on live. They had the whole thing. They were still shooting inside the house while the police was out there.
And it was a young girl they hit with a stick?
My 11-year-old, she was on the ground, and you just see the guy walking, like I said, somebody had no line. You see him walking up, they were about to hit her. The only reason he didn't hit her because my cousin's boyfriend stepped in. That's when they wanted to talk to my cousin's boyfriend. Once he stepped in, was like, hold on, what you about to do?
Right.
You know, because he was, you can see it on video, that he was about to hit her. 11-year-old, this is a grown man, 11-year-old.
Right.
Sitting on the ground. Then after she been shot.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Absolutely amazing. How about yourself?
Oh, just dandy.
All
Guys
right.
just hanging around.
Well, yeah. Making sure that they're okay while they move. They did call the Chesapeake police, but
Okay, yeah, well,
they failed to come out here and
what was that?
give them any support. I guess when they were trying to move the first time, or trying to get their belongings, and I guess they did send an officer out here, but the officer just was kind of rushing them and stuff. And they were kind of, they wanted to get a couple of their things.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're just standing over here to make sure that they can get their stuff out and, get on about their day.
I get you.
Yeah.
Definitely understand that.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of them were out here, so we called, obviously, because this is the same round with a long rifle, so we're like, panicking mode, so.
They should have, well, you know the case.
Yeah, I get you. We're familiar.
Yeah, so they shouldn't, I don't know why they would be worried. We're not over there messing with them. We haven't spoken to them. We haven't said anything. We're just over here doing, due diligence for the community. That's it.
Like I said, just because the tensions were high this week.
Well, yeah, they've been receiving threats and different things like that.
Yeah, no, it's still 100% understandable.
I don't know why anybody hasn't been prosecuted for that situation.
I'm sure that it's that thing, something like that gets forwarded up and it's above our pay grade.
Right.
Can I get one of you guys just just to say I talked to one of you guys?
Absolutely not.
Just a name.
Absolutely not.
Just a name.
Absolutely not.
Just a name. Can I get one of you guys just to say I talked to one of you guys?
Absolutely not.
Just a name. About a name.
General Mike Payne.
Mike Payne?
Yep, P-A-I-N.
P-A-I-N. Okay. Yep. I just need to say that, put in, you guys are all legally carrying,
absolutely.
So no problem with any of that.
Hey, how's it going?
My name's Chad. I don't know if you want to shake my hand or not. I just want to introduce myself because I was one of the officers that treated Mr. Scott behind the house.
Oh, okay.
He was shot, and I I tried to save his life, and I want to let you know that we did everything we could, okay?
Good.
This is my supervisor, Sergeant Mills, okay?
Hello, how you guys doing today?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Pretty good.
All right.
Did we do anything for you folks?
No, we were just out here to make sure that they're safe. They felt they weren't because of the situation, and we just wanted to be here so that they can move and get their things and their belongings. And that's all we're doing. We're not talking to them. We're not going over to them. We're not trying to antagonize them
I gotcha.
or anything of that sort.
I heard my other officers seemed to talk. We were the squad that responded the night that everything happened on July 1st.
Right.
So we're pretty
So
familiar
is
with
that
the situation.
it's an ongoing case of somebody at least being prosecuted, or how's
I
that?
don't know what the status of that is right at this moment. I couldn't tell you. When the detective bureau gets involved, it goes upstairs,
Okay.
and they kind of keep us out of the loop on the day-to-day investigation of it. So, you're talking about from the day of the shooting, or
Right.
wondering
Yeah,
information?
somebody from that house.
Right. I don't know enough to tell you something, and I don't want to give you information that's not true, because I just don't know.
Well, you know the case.
Yeah, I guess we're familiar.
Yeah. So.
When we respond, we're trying to save life and limb and keep the crime scene, from being tampered with, and then we kind of hand it off to the detective bureau, and they're the ones that really piece everything together, and then they decide how charges are going to go in cooperation with the prosecutor's office. So, and these things, they take time. I know that people are frustrated when it seems like it's a slow process, but we want to make sure that we have everything lined up, our ducks all in a row, all of our things squared away before we decide to go forward with prosecution.
Yeah, 'cause I was asking her, why wouldn't the police come out here? Like, this is the presence that they needed in order to move. You know?
Right.
They needed you guys to be out here to make sure they can get out. For whatever reason, whatever they're doing to them, they feel threatened. They haven't even been over here.
Right.
So they just needed you guys' presence. And I don't know. I see now you have the time. I don't know what was going on then.
I'm not sure, because I don't think that the call came out when we were working, this squad in particular, because we have 3 squads that handle days and evening shift in South Norfolk. And if she felt like she was rushed, I apologize for that, because I don't think that would be our intention.
That's what I thought.
We know better.
I know.
Yeah, you do.
No. Yeah, we know better. Yeah.